And we're back. It is Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. It is 6:30 and the market is open. We are going to wait our first 5 minutes, get some of these levels set. We do have some news at 7 o'clock. That's a red label event. It should cause a little bit of an issue. And then I think crude oil is at 7:30. Hopefully we'll be in and out of this trade long before then. As of now, let's just wait these first 5 minutes and see what kind of set presents itself today. All right, there it is, 6:35. We have our 5-minute high right here, 5-minute low, pre-market low, and then our pre-market high, previous day high, and then this is just a downward trend line that I put in on the daily. So let's wait and see if we get a break and a retest of our 5-minute low or 5-minute high. So we're getting a bit of interesting information. The buyers, since our open, have been holding our 5-minute low level. We've had one break of our 5-minute low minute level. Buyers are able to hold the candlestick above it. Strong moves to the upside. Right now we have a lot of noise in between going on, but we almost had another break of our 5-minute low with the buyers bringing this candlestick up again. There's another break of our 5-minute low. It looks like the buyers finally broke. We'll see if they'll be able to hold this position. Ideally, I want to see a little bit more displacement down and then retest into our 5-minute low with weak price action. We do have about 7 more minutes until our red label news event. So let's see what retest we get here. We had a really strong reaction with the buyers bringing us back above our 5-minute low and back into the middle of this zone here. All right, so at this point we have about 30 more seconds until our 7 o'clock news. You could see how the market slowed down and everyone's waiting to see the results of that. So we've got about 15 more seconds. We'll see how the market reacts if we get a break above, break below. Wait for the dust to settle a little bit, and then hopefully we could enter into a trade. All right, there's the 7 o'clock news. There's the reaction. We're getting a break of our 5-minute high. We'll see if the buyers are going to be able to continue holding the position. I don't want to see the sellers push this down, kind of like how they did with the buyers on the 5-minute low. Need to see a little bit more displacement. Perfect. Now we're just waiting for a retest back down into the zone. Need to see a little bit of strong price action, which we kind of already have here. So let's wait for a first pullback and see how much strength we have to push us to the upside. There's the retest into this level. Let's see us tap into our 5-minute high and get some strong price action to the upside. There's the tap into our 5-minute high. We've got about 14 more seconds left until this candlestick closes. I want to see the buyers hold this zone. All right, unfortunately it looks like our, oh, maybe we'll get here, but as of right now this is invalid. I'm going to need to see some strength to the upside with the candlestick close above our 5-minute high before I can hop into a long. So at this point, this is acting as some resistance. Buyers were not able to hold our 5-minute high, broke through this, and actually we're kind of retesting into this now. I want to, ideally, I could try and take it for a short and aim for low of day. See how this candlestick reacts. I'm going to wait for it to close and then maybe jump into a short here. We're approaching the 5-minute high again. If I could get a candlestick close above this 5-minute high, we'll see. I'll take it for a long. This is going to be the second attempt for the buyers to hold this level. It does look like we're showing some strength to the upside.
Order submitted.
If we get a little bit of a pullback with more strength, I do want to add some contracts to this. There's a bit of a pullback. Give this a little bit of breathing room. Let's see the buyers hold above our 5-minute high again. Alright, they weren't able to hold that candlestick above. I might just let this get stopped out. If we break this structure, then we'll see us probably go down to the downside. Ideally, I do want to see this hold because we do have an upward trend line that's been holding. It's a really strong move. We are back up into our 5-minute high. We have 1 more minute until a 5-minute candle closes. If this last candle can hold above our 5-minute high, it'll show that the buyers are back in control and will continue to move to the upside. Let's see a little bit more strength, and I might add some contracts here.
Order submitted.
We are going to see a little bit of resistance with this white line. This is a previous all-time high. I don't have the date. I should have marked them out back when I was marking these out. I'm a little concerned that we haven't been able to have a candlestick close above this support resistance level. It keeps flipping back and forth. Buyers are back below our 5-minute high again. Not what I want to see. We did break this upward trend line. Let's see if we can create a new one. Alright, this level right here is starting to act as resistance again.
Order filled.
Alright, that was a lot of pressure that was building that popped to the upside. I'd like to see that. I got stopped out on a couple of my accounts. That's why you heard the order filled, but let's see if we can hit our first take profit.
Order canceled.
Alright, we hit our first take profit. Got a lot of strength pushing to the upside still. We'll see how we react a little bit. If we'll be able to cut through our second. Alright, I just needed to see us break high of day, and then ideally we'll be able to hit our second take profit and call it for the day. There's the break above our high of day. Let's see one last push right up into our last take profit. We're starting to show some weakness to the upside. We might not get to hit this price target, so I could just move it down a bit. So I moved my stop loss up a little bit above break even, just to lock in a little bit more profits than normal. We did just tap into this upward trend line. We'll see if the buyers are gonna hold this and have another push to the upside.
Order canceled.
All right, didn't get to hit our second price target, but we did hit our first one. Made some decent money. I don't know what happened earlier, why I had a couple of my accounts stop out. It didn't actually hit my stop loss back down here, but regardless, solid day of trading. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.